when you lock in life, the goals that some people have as bucket list final missions, you do on an average Wednesday. But that's my life now ever since I locked in. And it can be your life too if you just put into practice the things that I've been teaching you guys. I'm about to do something that most people don't ever do in their entire life. Some people have it on their bucket list. Some people wait until they're about to retire to accomplish this. And this is my second time doing it. I hope that this video inspires some of you guys to really lock in, follow your passions, figure out what you want to do in life, figure out who you are, where you're going, where you want to go. Because I promise that once you do that, everything else just starts to happen. The only thing that's kind of ruining the moment just a little bit is the fact that I'm in my girlfriend's Toyota and not in my McLaren. Right now, I'm on a financial freedom journey. I'm trying to set up all my cards so that I can go get another supercar and it won't be an entry-level McLaren or a Porsche or whatever other entry-level car I had before. It will be something the big boys want. An SVJ, a Revuelto, a Bugatti, something crazy. Something that when people see you driving down the road, they say, holy cow, is that Scott Leonard? Scott Leonard leveled up from that little McLaren he had before. That's what I want. And the only way to get that is to lock in. And not even really focus on the goal, right? Getting the car, I want to get it, but it's not the goal. The goal is figuring out who you are, being 100% authentic, no longer faking it, no longer caring what people think, just going, making moves, working on yourself, and practicing what you preach. There are so many fake gurus on this platform that don't practice what they preach. My goal is to practice everything I tell you guys. And I'm not perfect. I'm working towards that goal. It's not easy, but day by day, step by step, I'm getting there. It just blows my mind how many people don't realize that when you lock in, when you follow your dreams, when you focus on becoming good at something, producing, adding value, that's when you actually reach your goals. So many people get lost in the journey, right? Even with this YouTube thing, I feel like there's a lot of YouTubers that start off and they have a vision, they have a goal, but then they get lost in the weeds. They forget what their original goal was, and they start to make content about making content. And it's my goal to not make content about making content. My goal is to bring you guys the journey, show you guys my authentic self, focus on bringing you guys quality entertainment and education, adding value back to your lives, inspire you guys to get to the next level, to lock in, to focus on your journey and on becoming good at something, because that's all that matters in this life. And when you do that, before you know it, you'll be the guy sitting in front of the mall waiting for the store to open so you can go pick up something that for some people is a life accomplishment, but for you it's just an average Wednesday. You're not gonna do that if you fall down the rabbit hole of YouTube, the rabbit hole of chasing the algorithm. And there are so many people that come on here and they do that every single day. They start making more and more content about making content because off camera, that's all they're consuming. I'm proud of myself, but at the same time, I know that I'm gonna be doing so much more in the future, that this is just a stepping stone towards greatness. So I'll catch you guys when I get in there. I just hope that my rep isn't pissed because the place opens at 11 and I'm literally here at 11. If you haven't guessed already, guys, I'm here picking up a Rolex, Datejust 41. With the Jubilee and the blue face. It's crazy because some people make this like their whole life mission or they work at some company for like 10 years and then after 10 years of working there they finally get one for free. The sad thing is I was telling my brother that the people that I've talked to in the past that said they were trying to get a Rollie, they weren't even talking about like the big boy Daytonas or like a Skymaster or a GMT2 or even the Datejust like what I'm getting right now, or a Day. They're talking about like an Oyster Perpetua. It's like the $5,000 version of it. And not to sound arrogant, that's still an accomplishment, but I'm a grown ass man. I'm not gonna be walking around with an Oyster Perpetua. That's just not my style. Go big or go home. I was telling the rep that I wanna get a Daytona Panda, or, and I didn't tell her this, or a Day. If I could get a day date, just plain gold day date, that would be crazy. That's a bucket list. You know, I crashed my car.
Huh?
I crashed my car.
You had the McLaren, right? I'm sorry to hear
I totaled it. It was like crazy.
Recording?
I'm just recording myself. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no? Well, that's slightly disappointing. They told me that you can record the watch, but you can't record the sales rep, which is fine, I guess, but I was hoping to be able to record the entire moment here.
Datejust 41.
Nice.
Obviously, this timepiece will be sized.
I like it.
Beautiful.
I like the fluted bezel more than the GMT bezel, to be honest. It just looks a little more like elegant. I hope that this inspires some of y'all, man, because I feel like so many of you guys think that making that money, getting that watch, doing this, doing that is an accomplishment.
Also, that if you can do any type of professional photo in the mall.
Okay, well, I'm headed out anyway, so thanks, man. The last thing I'm gonna say is that you guys ruined the mall experience because now you can't even make a goddamn video in the mall without security telling you to stop. And it's because you guys came in here and you ruined it by doing dumb shit, causing a scene and doing pranks, all of this nonsense that in reality just doesn't add up. Now I got security telling me that you can't do this, but honestly, I really don't care. What's the worst that can happen? They trespass you from the mall, big woohoo. I really don't care. Thanks, man. I'm just glad to show you guys the journey and show you guys that if you really just lock in, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Man, what an adventure, guys. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your passions, your vision. When I get back to the house, I'll show you guys the watch in more detail. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't allow me to film inside of the store. You know how much money I spent at that store? I've spent $33,000 at Rolex. And they wouldn't allow me to film in the store is crazy. A bit disappointing, but I kind of get it. If they let one person do it, then more people will come in and do it. And I still got a lot of clips, so it doesn't really matter. When I get to the house, I'll show you guys the watch. I want to say thank you to you guys for coming with me on this little journey, this little adventure. Hope that it inspires you. And if you're not subscribed, sub up. Every decision that I've made in my life has led me to this moment. Crazy what you can accomplish if you lock in. I want to do a quick unboxing for you guys, show you guys what we got. The new watch, which is a Datejust 41 with the blue dial Jubilee bracelet. This is the new watch. And then she nicely, for me, put the old watch in the box. So we can unbox this again. Got the full Rolex box with the cards and the warranties and everything else. And this is my old watch, the GMT Master 2. Let's go ahead and, I like the clasp on this watch more though. And let's go ahead and put them side by side. Now this, more of an entry-level watch. The Datejust, it feels lighter. There's no gold. It's supposed to be white gold, but it still feels extremely light. Entry level. This is more of a mid-level sports watch, GMT2. I just hope that this video in itself inspires you to reach for the stars. Don't let anybody limit you. Don't let anybody tell you you can't meet your goals. Don't let anybody tell you that something is out of your reach and that you can't do it. Don't let your race or financial situation hold you back from aspiring to more, because one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people, especially in my demographic, and this is the reason why I didn't name my video Black Man Getting His First Rolex, or Young Black Man Getting His First Rolex, or Young Black Man Getting His, well, this is not my first Rolex, his second Rolex. The reason I didn't name it any of those things is because it's not about being black or white or Chinese or whatever race you are. It's about believing in yourself, sticking to your guns, figuring out who you are as a person, being passionate about whatever it is that you love, figuring out how to make money doing the thing that you love, and then locking in and doing the work. And if you follow those steps, you'll be able to get a Rolex or two. You'll be able to get a supercar. You'll be able to start a business. You'll be able to do whatever you put your mind to. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button because more inspiration is coming down the line. I promise you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Nothing is going to stop me from following my goals, following my passions, and working on myself. And I hope that you can follow along with me and also reach for the stars.